Hello everyone, this is Anjali Chauhan and I'm a first year PhD scholar. In this video, I'm going to explain you how the power of thoughts really shapes our reality and why I choose this topic today because recently I was reading a book that is called Autobiography of a Yogi, and before that I read a book that is Power of Subconscious Mind. So, you know, maybe the examples are different, maybe verses are different, but the core teaching of both the books is basically, and the basics are, all based on the power of thoughts, all based on the patterning or paradigms of our mind. So, I come to a conclusion that how power of our thoughts, how thoughts have the authority to change our reality. And why is it so? Because, first I'll understand that how thoughts they work. So I understand that the pattern of thoughts, how they really work in an exponential form. When we imprint some idea to our conscious mind, and whenever we think about anyone, a person, if in case, or a goal, or about someone, or about something, we imprint one particular thought to our conscious mind, and the answer is given by the subconscious mind, and it gives you know the double of the thoughts we imprint. If, for example, we imprint two thoughts at the same time, it will give us four thoughts on that. If we'll imprint four, it will give us 16 thoughts on that. It really works exponentially. So the flow of thought, we all know that in a day we got 60,000 thoughts. So it really works, even though drastically, I can say. It really works like that. And why it is important? Because thought is the primary stage. Whenever we take a task for ourselves, whenever we choose a goal for ourselves, the primary phase is, taking that goal and taking that action. The first and foremost thing is, thinking about that thing, having that thought in our mind. So it's very important to have thought, to, think about thoughts. It's very important. And I was reading about that how thought really works. So first thing is that it really works exponentially. The second thing, how it works, our mind actually works in assertion reason based. We, you know, we will think something. For example, anything. It is a assertion, and our mind gives us two reason for that. Whenever we imprint one particular thought, our mind instantly give reason to that particular thing. It's like if we will take a negative, it will give you two excuses. Yes, this is right. Likewise, if I'll give example that I cannot do this work today, our mind will give you answer to me. Yes, you cannot do this thing because you have this one and that one as well. So mind will give you those excuses. So it works on that assertion region based pattern. Okay, and it works as exponentially. So we come to a conclusion that we cannot stop the flow of the thought. Like whatever thoughts are coming, you cannot stop them. If you'll try, I can assure you that you're going to fail in that because you cannot hold your thoughts. You cannot stop your thoughts to coming to your mind. The only thing you can do is to direct them in a positive way. Likewise, during a day, we got negation from our environment because we all having different environments. We are working somewhere. If, for example, you are working in a corporate, you are working in a teaching department, you are working anywhere. You are a homemaker, if you are. So everywhere, during a day, it's very common that we get influenced by the environment and we got that negative, stuff from our environment. And when we prick that thing to our conscious mind, Our subconscious mind gives us so many reasons that yes, you are true, it's right, it is there, and it will give you reasons. Okay, so during initially you will one or two thoughts, and then later on, after 15 minutes of that, you will have so many past recordings in your mind, and it will, you begin like a tape recorder in your mind that this happened in that year. So whole history will come to your mind. So it's like how thought shapes our mind. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to do one thing, that you have to direct your mind. Whenever the negative thought is coming to your mind, you have to direct it to positive one. Just at that time, you have to take the consciousness to the positive side. Whenever the negative thought is coming to you. Likewise, if for example you are saying something wrong about someone during a day, so you have to recognize, you have to remember and tell your mind no. Tell two things good about that person. Because until you are doing bitching of someone, you are saying something bad to someone, at the end you will see that it is impacting yourself. वो मैंने कहीं पढ़ा था कि अगर आप जलते हुए कोयले को अपने हाथ पे रखोगे तो वो आपको बर्न करेगा पहले, बाद में जिस पे फेंकोगे तब उसे बर्न करेगा, लेकिन पहले वो आपको ही हर्ट करेगा. तो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट टू नॉट होल्ड दैट थिंग. ग्रजेस को होल्ड नहीं करना है. Instead of that, whenever that negation is coming to your mind, and that one negative thought is coming to your mind, you have to just change that one negative thought to the positive one, and replace the negative one with the positive one. So during the day, whenever you are thinking कि नहीं यार ये मेरा thought, जो thought pattern है वो गलत की तरफ जा रहा है, you have to change that thing. You have to change. So for that, what you have to do, you have to consciously think. ऐसे करके आप बार बार अपने माइंड के थिंक पैटर्न्स पे वापस आ पाएंगे, और आप गलत पैटर्न्स को रिपीट नहीं कर पाएंगे. और इससे होगा ये कि आपको अपने थॉट्स को होल्ड भी नहीं करना पड़ेगा, और आपका जो फ्लो स्टेट है वो भी बना रहेगा, और पॉजिटिव चीज़ में बना रहेगा. बिकॉज 95% ऑफ द टाइम हम यही सोचते रहते हैं कि क्या हमें नहीं करना है, नहीं करना है. तो 5% टाइम से प्रोडक्टिविटी तो आएगी नहीं. तो जब आप ये करना शुरू करेंगे कि सिर्फ आपको कॉन्शियसली अपने थॉट्स को देखना है कि वो गलत की बजाय सही में जाएं, तो वो जो 90% 5% टाइम जो था वो रिवर्स हो जाएगा. आपको ये पता चल जाएगा मुझे करना क्या है, और गलत चीज़ें सारी असाइड हो जाएंगी. सिर्फ एक ये सिंपल स्टेप लेके. इनिशियली इट विल टेक टाइम, डेफिनेटली इट विल टेक टाइम इफ़ यू आर अ वेरी नेगेटिव पर्सन. सो इनिशियली इट विल टेक टाइम, but by doing it again and again, again and again, again and again, and when you will feed that thing to your mind कि नहीं नहीं, गलत नहीं, सही, ये नहीं, ये नेगेटिव साइड नहीं, पॉजिटिव साइड, योर माइंड विल ऑटोमेटिकली कम टू अ कंक्लूजन कि नहीं. अब आपके माइंड में एक पैटर्न बन जाएगा कि नहीं, गलत नहीं, सही की तरफ जाना है, रॉन्ग नहीं, राइट वन चुनना है. किसी के बारे में गलत कहना नहीं है, उसके बारे में दो बातें अच्छी कहनी, क्योंकि एवरी वन इज हैविंग दैट गुड थिंग इन दैम. ठीक है, हर किसी के पास कोई एक अच्छाई तो ज़रूर होती है. ठीक है, तो अगर आप ये देख पा रहे हैं कि उस पे 100 बुराई है, तो कोई 2 अच्छाइयाँ भी ढूँढ लेना. सो इट विल हेल्प यू, बिकॉज़ यू कैन नॉट कंट्रोल योर होल थॉट पैटर्न्स. आप अपने थॉट्स को रोक नहीं पाते हैं, कोई भी नहीं रोक पाएगा, इट्स इम्पॉसिबल. ठीक है, तो थॉट्स को रोकने से ज़्यादा बेहतर है कि आप थॉट्स को डायरेक्ट कर दीजिए पॉजिटिव मैनर में. You will see the blender results after that. Once you start doing this one simple practice during your day. And not only a day, you have to repetitively do this thing throughout your, if you'll take a 21-day challenge or whatever you call it. ठीक है, तो आप जितने भी डेज का अपने लिए ही चैलेंज रखते हैं, तो अगर आप रिपीटिवली ये करते हैं, तो योर माइंड विल एक्ट, इट विल सी दैट पैटर्न इन योर थिंकिंग. ठीक है, वो उस पैटर्न को रिकॉग्नाइज कर पाएगा, और वो उसी पे काम करेगा. उसके बाद अल्टीमेटली आप देखोगे कि बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट दैट सेटिंग हैज़ बीन डन इन योर माइंड, कि वो बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से काम कर रहा है. यू नीड नॉट टू डू एनीथिंग. फिर आपको कुछ करने की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है, बिकॉज़ बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट द सेटिंग हैज़ बीन डन फॉर यू. सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट टुडेज़ वीडियो. थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू.